Uh, I am Father Vladimir Malota, a Vincentian from Polish province, working in this international mission of Vincentian Fathers in Papua New Guinea. I came to Papua New Guinea in 2009, in February. And after a few months I took my place, my parish in Berena Diocese in Goilala Mountains, in Waitape. A parish that was abandoned, let's say left for almost 20 years. No permanent priest, parish priest, only visiting priests, with the task of re-establishing the parish in spiritual and material and sense. Meanwhile, Bishop gave me 3 more parishes in Goilala Mountains, half of the deanery. Also made me the dean of mountains and a member of consultors meeting, so like more responsibility. I started alone, then I had some companions, some candidates to our congregation, and then I received a deacon who was ordained. Now he is a priest working with me, Father John Paul Aihi from Diocesan Priest of Berena Diocese, and then Father Peter Aihi. So now we are 3 priests up there, 1 Vincentian and 2 diocesans. And recently also for this year we had a seminarian, Jeremiah Paracha. So 4 men working in 4 parishes and 1 gold mine in Tolokuma. Very nice work. I am very happy in the sense, very challenging in every sense, material sense, physical sense, spiritual sense also maybe. And a remote place, so those who are working in remote places, they know. When you have to bring everything by plane or by boat, and you can drive there. But I like challenges. So. And then special attention would, for example, this year, 2011, we were focused so much on education on the school, because we have the only 1 school working there in the mountains. Out of 15 schools, all the schools closed, only 1 school in Fatima, and almost closed because on Independence Day or night, one of the students tried to rape a teacher. So we almost closed the school. Another challenge. But we managed the situation. There was some peace celebration. So we have the school working. Hopefully until the end of the year, we'll be the only school in half of Goilala Mountains. For let's say 20,000 people, 10,000 kids, school kids, school age children and youth. We have 1 school, so you can imagine this is the challenge, the biggest. So and even worse than absent, they are present in the sense they are, for example, recently they are using the name of the parish or the church to get some money from the government and use it for just private, for their own wantoks. So we really don't have time, and we don't have money even to chase them and to charge them. But in normal country it would be like that, using the name of the church for private business without consent of the bishop. So challenges. But there are also some good news. First of all, big achievement in such place is to survive. Even if you do nothing, but if you stay there, this is already achievement. And then if you do something, if you make a difference in the life of people through the parish and through the school and through social work and through some other things, that's already something. So I think it's worthy. It's a very Vincentian place. Nobody wants to work there. Very poor, very remote. Recently we have problem with food. People are hungry. Children are coming to the school without eating 2 days, 3 days even. Because why? Because some of people are lazy. Now they are making big gardens. Burning bush everywhere, making big gardens. But out of these gardens the food will be in, let's say, 3, 4, 6 months. So now we are a little bit. And very irregular service of airlines. Airlines PNG completely suspended the service. Other companies, they don't want to fly. We have only 1 company now, and it's not very much. The volume of traffic they can provide is not big, so we have problems with this delivering anything. We stuffed our house with the food for, let's say, 6, 7 months. just in case that will be cut off. And it looks like will be like that. So it's really like survival. We have hydro, so we have power 24 hours, small hydro in the station. So we are only one station in Berena Diocese now with power, because Tapini hydro is down. They cannot repair it because it's very rare spare parts from Canada somewhere, so they are going on engines, on generators. Nice. We have TV, and recently I put TV out, so people are coming and watching news in the morning, news lunchtime, and all the afternoon is EWTN, and they already know the schedule. The kids, they know that 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. is the programs for children. So everybody is flocking and sitting down in the front of this small screen and watching these programs, TV programs from EWTN for children and for youth. And then in the evening we also some news. So in this sense, like there's some development. In the middle of bush, you can watch live news from Europe, from from all around the world. So not bad. And then we have some hope for future because we have a governor who is assisting us a little bit. We have a friend, we can say, that he gave us already the sawmill, this Lucas sawmill. So we'll be milling timber. Already we milled a lot of timber, but will be now the process. Like I already cut down a big pine tree. You can imagine 60 meters pine tree with almost 2 meters large. So out of this pine tree I can cut 2 or 3 full houses. But it's so big, we tried to move it with the hands, like 30 men, and it didn't even move 1 millimeter. So we have the winch but no steel rope. I'm waiting for steel rope with Bishop Brothers to move the logs under the sawmill. And then now the governor gave us, just today I got the check for excavator, to reopen the roads, not to Mosby because there is no road to Mosby, but connecting the 3 parishes. Let's say still in early 90s, those priests were going from parish to parish by motorbike or by small this 4-wheel drive Suzuki or tractor. These roads are now down, mainly not many and big landslides, but bushy. And then bridges, unreliable bridges. We have to change. We have to remake all the bridges because the small ones on the creeks you cannot get with a heavy vehicle on such a bridge. So when Father George Ismaila and another Vincentian from Lebanon comes, he will be busy, I think, reopening a road to his parish, to Kosipe. It is 25 kilometers. Not bad. He can. That will be big achievement. Because instead of walking like, let's say, 7 hours, you can get there in 1 hour without getting tired. But no connection to Mosby, only connected these 3 parishes in the mountains. But we have to bring these vehicles there by chopper, maybe Tolokuma, gold mine. So there is some hope. And then I think the biggest hope is that these 2 priests, diocesan priests, they are, let's say, happy working there and they want to work there. That is very unusual because they are coastal guys. And I talk them, ask them, maybe for another parish or something. No, Father, not yet. So that's good. And I think Bishop is happy also with this. Anyway, we have 4 parishes and everywhere we have to walk. When I was jumping on the plane today to come to Mosby, I just met Father Peter coming back from the All Saints celebrations and Martin de Porres, the feast of the parish, Tanipai Kosipe 1 week, and Father John Paul coming from Ononge 1 week also. And still Yongai parish was unattended this time, and Tolokuma community also, but 3 guys only. But anyway, when Father Georges comes, we'll be in such a number that we can celebrate any feast or something at the same time in 4 parishes, in 4 places. That will be already some progress. It's not like in old times, 80s, the end of 80s, beginning of 90s, when the MSCs started to retreat. Those Europeans, there was not enough priests to cover for them. from a situation where there was, like in Ononge, there were 5 priests in one parish, we passed to a situation when there is 1 priest for 5 parishes. So it's like